Tonight, we are taking action for an elderly woman in jeopardy of losing her Social Security.
She blames the whole thing on a mix-up by the government, and after countless calls to try to get it resolved, well, she called us for help.
7 Action News reporter Jennifer Bisram was on the job and got some results.
A 90-year-old woman says she came this close to losing all of her Social Security benefits. That is until we got involved.
I think it's a pity that they can pick somebody that's 90 years old and say, oops, you owe $50,000.
90-year-old Doris Sharpenay says she's in jeopardy of losing her Social Security benefits.
They said I was getting pension checks. I don't get a pension ever. As many years as I worked, I never got a pension. And I didn't get anybody else's pension either.
When I spoke to someone there, they told me that her pension was reduced by 30%, and that it would be cut off on December 1st. They told me that she owed over $50,000 back.
The family's financial advisor stepped in to help after she heard what was going on, but she too kept getting the runaround.
Her bank statements show that the only income is Social Security. She has almost nothing in the bank.
You can check all my bank records, my savings account and everything, whatever, but you'll find I never got a pension.
Doris's daughter says she hates that her mother has to go through something like this at her tender age.
Just horrible that all of a sudden somebody comes up with this 20 years later and says, you know, that she owes all this money. It's ridiculous. She's worked her entire life since she was 14 years old and always worked, and she deserves that money.
Doris says she feels like she's being taken advantage of.
I don't want them to cut it. I can't afford for them to cut it. I thought about going back to work. Who's going to hire a 90-year-old lady? Not too many.
We did reach out to the regional Social Security office earlier today to try to figure out what was going on with Doris's benefits. We're happy to report just a short time ago, her family got a phone call saying everything was a big mistake and they're going to try to make things right. Jennifer Bisram, 7 Action News.
Well, good for that. And that's what we do. If you have something